whole gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Oh, because we're back.
Who's back?
The Radio from Hell show, Bill.
Not familiar with it. What?
Well, you probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, it's not for everybody.
No.
That's what I hear anyway. Although, when I was in Moab,
Moab?
I was at the grocery store, at the Village Market, I think it's called, which is, it turns out, it's a Kroger. But it's Village Market, Kroger. And a couple of guys, I was looking for some, I don't know, Preparation H or I don't
Preparation.
I don't know what I was looking. I was looking for something.
It's the first thing that sprang to mind.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? And a couple of guys walked up to me and said, "Hey,
Aren't you?
you're Bill
I know
Allred.
you.
We listen to your show all the time. I love you. I love that show." I said, "Well, you know where the Preparation H is?"
Right over there.
Yeah, we were just over there.
Yeah, right over there.
I got some myself, he said. I
Do you
don't know.
prefer the suppository or the?
Oh, the
or the
suppository.
cream?
No, God, you don't want to use your, you have to use your finger too much with the cream. Just one.
It's either a plus or a minus,
Yeah, well, to me it's a minus.
depending on who you are.
I just rather just
I'm not going to shame it.
have it done.
Okay, so you got that.
Yeah.
Here's the mystery that I've got.
Okay.
So I tweeted out, back on the air live,
Yep.
X96, Radio from Hell,
Yeah.
That's us.
bringing vinyl and things that must go.
Sure.
7:05, 6 to 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hope I remember how to do live radio.
Okay.
By the way, we are still the annoying liberals we've always been.
Yes.
To which someone replied, now see if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope so. Didn't know we were liberals until it became a thing. Haven't listened to the radio for years, but listened since KJQ, Bessie at my high school, and other great memories.
I think this is a
There's
positive.
something- There's,
Haven't
yeah, there's something
listened.
missing in there.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
positive.
disjointed.
Yeah. Read it one more time.
Okay. Haven't listened to the radio for years,
Okay. Right.
but listened since KJQ, Bessie at my high school, and other great memories.
It's a positive.
Good morning.
Haven't listened, he led with, haven't listened to the radio for years. I don't think that's a positive.
So either has started listening again recently.
Welcome back.
But listened since KJQ. He contradicts his first sentence.
Maybe
there.
he's saying, I used to listen to KJQ. I haven't listened since.
You know
then."
what? This is one of the guys I ran into in the Village Market.
Probably.
That's who it is. Yeah.
Maybe he was, while he was typing his message, slipped because the Preparation H
I
was
bet
so
that's
slick
true.
on his screen, he couldn't.
Hi.
I don't
Hi.
understand.
So do you remember the year that we were on vacation?
I couldn't remember my password this morning. What do you mean I remember the year we were on vacation?
And you'll remember this. Bill.
Okay.
And gay marriage became legal
Yes.
while we were on vacation.
Yes.
I think we had just started our vacation, as I recall.
Yeah.
None of us had left town
Well, no,
yet.
Carrie was in California.
I was driving
Oh, that's
down.
right.
I was driving down PCH when I heard it on the radio.
That's right.
And-
you were in California. I hadn't gone anywhere
And
yet.
Bill and I were here, and we're like, well, we should go into the studio and do a show about this. And Carrie tracked down our old friend
Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez, and I'm just wondering why we didn't go to all of that trouble when the news that Ryan Seacrest is going to be the new host of Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Why didn't we do the same thing when that
You know,
big
I hadn't
news
heard that yet.
dropped?
My favorite response to that news was our very own Bill Frost,
Oh, yeah?
who said, "You know, there are other people that can host things. It doesn't have to always be Seacrest."
It was big. It broke the internet.
That was good. That was good, though, Gina. That was a good.
I don't.
It was a better joke than I responded to it.
Thank you.
You know, I should have responded better
Thank you.
because it was a good joke. I just didn't respond well.
I appreciate you acknowledging that.
I just feel like, jeez, I feel like crap. I feel so crappy. I can't stand it.
Well, you felt crappy before you were having problems this morning.
Air conditioning broke down yesterday. Well, probably during the night last night, not last night, but the night before, because I woke up bathing in sweat.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Jeez, God, the air conditioning's off, and so it was off all day yesterday, and it's going to be off all day today.
And
tomorrow it'll be fixed, but
it's going to get warmer and
Yeah.
warmer and warmer.
yeah. And I got tired. I just got tired of traveling too. I mean, I went to Key West, and that was getting there was a nightmare because of Delta screwing up. Got there a day late.
A whole day late?
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have a flight canceled?
No, had a flight just late.
Oh.
And couldn't make the connection. And you get to the damn Delta gate, and the gate agent said, "No, sorry, no, sorry. The plane is
It's still there, but
we've
it hasn't
stopped."
left.
Yeah, and it's sitting there.
Yeah.
No, sorry, and then they're dealing with some apparently drunk people who are on the plane. They've called security. They want to get the drunk people off the plane. And yet they cannot let sober people on the plane. They cannot let No, sorry, that's the
Replace
policy.
one drunk person for one sober person.
Sorry. So when's the next flight to Key West? It's tomorrow morning.
The plane is sitting there.
Yeah,
An empty seat with your name on it is
3 empty seats. No, sorry, it's policy. Why don't you get the drunk people off and let us go on?
You're
No,
opening the
sorry.
door
Nope.
for them.
Sorry, can't do it. So
So you had to get a hotel and stay.
well, and I mean, Delta will
Sure.
put you up in a hotel overnight and all of that. They're the people who do that are very nice and accommodating at the Delta help
Yeah.
desk. But that gate agent, nope, sorry, nope. Just I remember, Carrie, when I was telling my lovely wife, it's our anniversary today.
oh, happy
Oh, nice.
anniversary!
You and I and a bunch of other radio people in Hawaii.
Yes.
We got to get the plane back to the States, and we're late. We're in a car. We're late. We're there. We're very late. We get to the airport, and we run, and the people will say, "We'll hold the plane for you, but you better hurry." They held the plane for like 6 of us. And you remember we got on the plane and people on the plane went, boo!
Yeah.
Because they'd been sitting there
Yeah.
waiting. But they did that. They held the plane. But this woman at the Delta gate, nope, sorry. It's closed. Sorry, can't do it. But I can't get,
I think that's the FAA.
I don't know. The other Delta people were much more accommodating, but that person was not. It was fun. And then
But you have more pleasant holiday stories?
No, I don't think so.
No, that was it.
Yeah, that was the highlight.
Gina, guess what? I don't either.
No.
No,
I spent most of my time dealing with an elderly dog.
oh, who's the elderly dog?
Ripley.
Is Ripley the elderly?
2 seizures, and she wouldn't hold her food down for several days.
No
So,
fun.
I guess you were home. That was
yeah,
the
I mean,
good thing.
that's the
You
good
were-
thing. But
Shoot, I'm sorry.
I came home. My cat finally came out from under the couch and bit me. So,
Welcome back.
yeah, that was good. You always know he's happy to see you when he comes out. Takes about a half an hour for him to come out from hiding.
Yeah.
Even though he knows us and we've been
Sure.
but he
Yeah.
comes out, comes up, sits next to you, pet him for a few
he
minutes,
bits
and then he bites you.
So
All right.
preparation H, huh?
yeah.
It cools things down right away.
One might say it soothes and protects.
Yeah, exactly. That's
right.
those are the words I was looking for.
All right. Well, let's begin so we can end.
Oh, and I got a traffic ticket here too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. On I-70 coming back from Moab. See, I was in Moab too. That was fun. Okay. I'm just looking to see what we're doing here. We have 1 year left on our contract now.
Is it?
As of July 1st, it's 1 year.
Oh, is that
Are
right?
you counting it down?
You bet. You bet I am.
All right.
Because nobody else is. Nobody in management is counting it down. Nope. They don't know.
No.
Nope.
What?
Maybe
what?
that's better if they don't know.
What? Your contract's up? What?
We do that dance many, many times.
Yeah.
All right. Let's begin so we can end.
All right.
Check-ins.
Oh, yeah, check it. Oh, that's right.
That's what we do.
Hi, welcome us back. 877-602-9696. That's the number. 877-602-9696. Welcome the Radio from Hell show back to the air. Give us a call right now, and we'll say hi to you, and you can say hi to us, and that'll be great.
You know what else we need while we're asking for things?
What's that?
It's Wednesday, so it's things that must go.
Yes.
Surely you have had some things over the last week or so that must go.
Oh, boy,
Perhaps
I have.
even last night. My guess is you had some things. So email us, radiofromhell@x96.com.
All right, we'll get to you after these. A very short break. HasterGames.com is the website, but 6831 South State Street. They have been there for a very long time. They've been doing the tabletop gaming thing longer than anyone that I can think of in the state. The heat wave is here, so stay indoors with board games. Haster Games, they got a great selection of Pokemon, Magic, Dungeons & Dragons, miniatures, dice, and a lot of great board games and card games for the whole family. New this week, Tales of Middle-earth for Magic the Gathering is officially available now. Take command of the Fellowship of the Ring, the Forces of Mordor, and many more iconic Lord of the Rings characters, and experience a brand new way to play Magic the Gathering. Haster Games will have booster packs, boxes, bundles, and singles from this exciting set available on release day. Also, new at the store for the Weiss Schwartz is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Iconic characters and events from this show take the stage in this new expansion. They have booster packs, boxes, trial decks, all available now. Haster has it. Go down and see him. Say hi to Cthulhu Bob for me. 6831 South State, Haster Games.
I've already eaten all of one of these things.
So not sponsored?
No, it's
Ben, the donut critic, has joined us in the studio for his bi-monthly visit, and I find it almost impossible to believe that I am over the moon about a Rice Krispie treat. Because Rice Krispie treats are like, it's the dessert you make when you don't have anything. What do we have? We don't have any dessert in the house, right? And that's what you make.
It's true.
This is, tell us about this company and this Rice Krispie treat, first of all.
I was going to say, these are not your typical Rice Krispie treats, just like you have
Exactly.
noted. These are over-the-top Rice Krispie treats and tall. I mean, they're about 3 inches tall if you look at them in the box. And they're from Blox. So Blox is a Utah County restaurant or dessert shop at this point. They have
BLOX is how you spell
yes, and everything is about blocks. I mean, if you go into their store, there's blocks on the ground. Their boxes are blocks. Everything is a block. So, but these are super high quality. So they have just been born out of the pandemic. They decided they wanted to make their own company and their own bars because they couldn't find anything better.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but you probably thought your mom's brownies were the best, right?
Yeah.
But there's a point in time when you come to the conclusion that they're not the best.
Yeah.
It was just all we had at the time.
Right.
Right. And if my mom is listening, I'm sorry that I just said that. But
She used a mix. You know she did.
no, she did it from scratch. That's the funny thing is because as soon as I used a mix, I thought they were better. The mix was better.
My mom the same way. She did her own thing, and they were good.
Yeah.
Of course, the big argument was over whether you wanted an edge or a centerpiece. That was
That's the main
I
argument.
always liked the edge.
Yeah, you want that.
I started with the centerpiece when I was younger, and then I've now, as I've matured, the edge is the way you want to go.
That crispy bit.
I still think it depends because I do prefer the edge 100%. But if you do it a la mode, the center is just like amazing, wonderful because it just like melts everything.
Exactly.
Now, are
Depends
all
on the
of-
circumstance.
Yes.
Are all of these perfect squares? They try to make everything a perfect square.
Yeah, so everything is a block. So, yeah, what you were eating is the Dolce de Crispy, which is a salted caramel Rice Krispie with brown butter.
That's amazing.
So that's why you're
again,
getting
it's
those
a-
really good flavors.
It's a Rice Krispie treat, and we're sitting here swooning.
Yes.
What's the next one we should try?
So the next one is the s'more.
yeah.
So it's the Gimme S'more.
Is it
It's-
this one?
Yes, that has marshmallows, chocolate, and it's with
Golden Grahams.
Golden Grams, yes.
Oh,
Oh, those golden grams.
But the sauce that they put with it that just melds in between all the Golden Grams is so good and so much better than I've even tried to do at home, you know. So,
So can you like go there and order like a variety pack and they'll pack you
Sure,
up?
why not?
Yep, so
Just
there's
like
like a
we have
4-pack,
here?
6-pack. I'm sure you could multiples of all of those. But one of the ones that they're doing right now, it's called the Hands Off. It's by Cake by Courtney. So she is a local dessert influencer or celebrity. So she has her own cake brand. She's been on Good Morning America, but she collaborated with them to do a brownie with Biscoff on top.
All right, 6:21. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I dare you to call us. I just dare you. 877-602-9696 is the number. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. You have a few days less than a year to do it. Okay?
Are you going to start counting down to the end of our contract?
No, because it'll become more and more painfully obvious. Don't need to do it. 877-602-9696. Do we have a sponsor?
We do. Do you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, multiple unfiled years? Contact McClure and Stewart for a free consultation. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
Sunrise today, 6:02. It's been up for, 21, 22 minutes here, and you're still doing nothing. So get your ass in gear. The sun will set today at 9:02 p.m. The moon is a waning gibbous moon. It looked lovely in the sky this morning as I went out to my car. 93.8% of full. The moon will set today at 8:21 a.m., today being Wednesday. It's the 5th day of July in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2023. It's Mechanical Pencil Day.
I didn't know.
Yep. July 5th, Mechanical Pencil Day, to celebrate the marvelous invention of a mechanical pencil and encourage people to take up the lost art of writing with pencils.
Katie's got one right there.
Is it a mechanical pencil?
I've never had luck with mechanical pencils.
Oh, I have a really nice one, a German-made one.
I get too aggressive and they break.
Yeah.
It's National Apple Turnover Day.
Ooh.
How do you celebrate that? Eat an apple turnover.
With a mechanical pencil.
Yeah. It's a fun fact, by the way. Apple turnovers, or turnovers in general, are known as portable pies. Isn't that a fun fact?
Hand pies.
Yeah. And it's National Bikini Day. Due to the supposed explosive effect that the bikini created when it was invented, it was named after Bikini Atoll. Did you know that? No. In the South Pacific, where they conducted the first nuclear bomb test in 1946.
I stopped celebrating National Bikini Day years ago.
And this is the Wouldn't You Like to See Gina in a Bikini edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, featuring the apple turnover-eating bikini wearing Lords of Morning Radio. Carrie Jackson, Gina Barberi. Did you ever wear a bikini, Gina?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
There
was a time
when she was 6,
Kind of hard to imagine. Yeah, 6-year-old Gina Barberi. Bill Allred, Gina Barberi, Katie for short is our producer, and Jay and Dawson are helping out as well. And that is that.
Let's see. Andrew, our flight back from Charlotte was delayed 3 hours because they decided to make a quick flight to Raleigh and back.
Just real quick.
It was the first flight I've been on in years, and it was only about half full. All right. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning. Welcome back. Happy anniversary, Bill. You were all greatly missed. 877-602-9696, by the way, if you'd like to.
Yeah, call us. Say
vocally welcome us back. Tim the Tree Guy checking in. Welcome back. Tim, I got another dead one for you.
Uh-oh.
Perry City listener checking in while listening to some great best ofs. Is there any audio of the first original show number 1? Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No.
It's too bad. I mean, like, when I guested on your show for the first time, I had a cassette recording of it because I wanted to save it, and I can't find it.
You can't find it?
I'm sure there are people who have some recordings of it somewhere, but there's 1 year left on our contract, and when that's up, we have multitudes of recordings now,
This could keep,
and
this
no
could-
one,
yeah.
no one will ever listen to them again.
No. Johnny B checking in. I know Bill was losing sleep about it during his holiday break, but I passed my 4-way inspection on Friday.
Woo!
Oh, thank
It's
God!
now time to move on to new and wondrous projects.
Well done. We've been there with you the whole
The
time.
house is done.
I hope you're going to invite us to the housewarming.
This house is clean. Heather, Louise, and Clementine the Calico Cat checking in from Harrisburg, PA. We decided to watch the original Poltergeist over the holiday.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Any
I can't
particular
remember.
reason?
It was some discussion about it came up. I can't remember what instigated that, but we decided to.
How did you feel
And?
about the rewatch?
Yeah, it's still,
It holds up?
Pretty good.
you know,
I like that scene where the guy's looking in the mirror and his face
he pulls his face off.
it's
no,
all
I don't
bloody.
like that one.
That's pretty good. But the end
A lot
of it's
of-
kind of dumb.
A lot of practical effects. The the end is kind of
Swimming around with
That's not the end,
no,
Bill.
that's not the end. It's where
That's the
no.
fake end. You
That's the
think
fake
that's
end.
the end. And then you think everything's fine, and they go to the hotel.
I don't remember.
It followed him.
No, it didn't follow him.
It followed him.
Is that in Poltergeist 2? Because the white. No, I just saw it recently, so I can recall.
No, remember there's the swimming pool and everything,
Right.
and then they get out.
But then
Yeah.
they think that the house is clean. That's
Yeah.
when you think this is a false
Yeah.
ending. Then they go, and everything seems to be fine, but the house is not clean.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
And she's dyeing her hair.
That's when she falls in the pool.
Yeah.
Then the house is sucked into a portal.
Yeah.
It disappears.
Yeah.
And then they all climb in the car and go to the Holiday Inn.
Right.
And they go to the Holiday Inn.
Right.
They close the door. And the door opens, and they push the TV out
That's
of
right.
the door. That's how. Because the TV was
Because
how,
that's
how
we're,
Carol Ann
we're not
got-
going to fall for this again.
Yeah, with no TVs in
Yes,
the house.
that's right.
TV is clearly to blame for your supernatural
It
phenomena.
was funny. It ended on a funny note.
Yeah.
Did you do your annual viewing of Jaws?
Yes. Of course.
Did you see the video? I think I sent it to you. In Florida? Oh,
All
you
those
didn't
sharks.
see it.
All the sharks.
There's a bunch of people in the water, and you see a dorsal fin come up. And I thought I sent that to you.
Did you tweet that to me?
I'll
tweet it
I'll
again?
retweet it because it was like on the 4th of July or right around then.
You know what I miss? Going to motels and the sign that says free HBO. There's a big deal, you know.
Color TV.
Mm-hmm.
Perry City listener checking in while listening to. We did that one. Metal Shop Mark here in Tooele. Is your contract fine? Just fine?
Yes.
It's fine. It's just fine.
Yes, Frank Christ will be here at 7 to play our Dead Celebrity game, so be ready for that. We also have Big Boy News and a Pinuendo coming up. Oh, no, Frank Christ is at 6:50, not 7. 7 is things that must go. I'll remember how to do this job eventually. All right, traffic, Gina.
So I thought most people have to go back to work today, but maybe you're all moving slow. You need to get up and get going and clog up those streets because you're not doing it now. Everything's flowing well is what I'm saying. If you see something friends of the program need to know about, though, you can text us 33986. Your summer drives just got more affordable with 4.99% auto loans for limited time only at utahfirst.com.
Thank you. All right, we will take a break. In our next break, you'll get not only Big Boy News, you will also get Frank Christ Presents They're Fine. They're Just Fine. The Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain to you how to play and what you will win coming up. Stand by for all of that. RenaissanceRanch.com.
If you or someone you know, a member of your family, is struggling with drugs, alcohol, addictions, then you know how tough it is. And I think we all know somebody, either right now or we have known somebody who has a serious problem. But the hardest part is allowing yourself or helping them reach out for help. Well, help is there. It's a locally family-owned Renaissance Ranch Addiction Treatment Center. Their program is designed for male patients specifically. It combines evidence-based clinical research and a judgment-free, faith-based healing approach. They do have residential and outpatient services for those suffering from addiction. Staffed by recovering addicts, they know what you're going through. They have great empathy. Help is there. Schedule a free consultation and read compelling success stories online. You'll find it at renaissanceranch.com. They do accept most private insurance.
Yep. So that taller brownie. So it's a very.
Which one is it?
So it's the one with the Biscoff swirl on the top.
This one.
Yep. So it's a fluffy brownie with chocolate chips, and then it's swirled with that Biscoff. And I usually don't put chocolate with Biscoff, but I feel like it works.
Yeah.
I feel
It does, yeah.
Because it's not overpowering. It's just.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
But yeah, I feel like they've just done really well with their flavors. The last one is the Slurpee. So it's a sugar bar.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, it's
The
with
blue
the
one.
blue frosting. So it's very noticeable with the blue raspberry frosting. But it really does taste like a Slurpee.
Blue raspberries do not occur in nature.
They do not.
Raspberries are raspberry colored.
But they do in your Slurpee.
Hey, but there was a raspberry on top, so it counts.
Oh, man.
An actual
Yes, there was.
raspberry colored raspberry.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's interesting how close they got to the flavor of a blue raspberry Slurpee in
Right.
that thing.
And what's this one?
So that's a Skippy. So that's their peanut butter bar. So
That's, I think, my favorite one.
I love that one. That
Is there oatmeal in it? Is it?
there's a crunch to it. So I think there
Yeah.
are bits of oatmeal that make for some texture.
Yeah, I like that. That's the one I ate all of immediately.
But yeah,
It's
again,
going.
I'm sad that Salt Lake County doesn't have one yet, but they are expanding, and I know it will be pretty soon. But right now, Pleasant Grove, Saratoga Springs, and then their new one is going to be in Provo.
Blocks. BLOX.
Yep.
Bringing that sugar rush to Utah County that it so desperately
It
needs.
needs it. It needs
So
it.
could you order online?
Yeah, so you can order online, and going down to Utah County is not the same as it used to be. We have friends, family, like things down there now, and so to stop by it. Plus, they're open late, like 10 to 11 p.m. So it's one of those things you have dinner, have dessert
need a-
afterward.
And this would be great. Like if you're having a party or something and you don't want to commit to one dessert, you just get a bunch of these different ones and let people pick what
yeah.
they want.
And
That's a great
I've seen so many groups in there, and that's exactly what they do. Everybody picks their own. You can have a la mode there too, and there's some sauces. So
Blocks.
Oh, man.
BLOX. Blocks. Now, back to the Rice Krispie squares. See, I think the problem that everybody had with the Rice Krispie squares, we'd
Yeah.
make them at home,
Yeah.
and we only thought about Rice Krispies.
Oh, you can do that with other cereal.
Other cereals.
Well, that's what this Golden Grahams thing is.
yeah,
That's
the
Exactly.
innovation is
cereal.
there. Yep.
You can make a Rice Krispie square out of, Count Chocula.